through the sleepy cafe blue, while rainwater painted silver on the streets I walked with you. The coffee smelled like comfort mixed with winter air and smoke, and slowly all the lonely parts inside me came unbroke. You rested softly near me while the jazz kept moving slow, and suddenly the whole world moved gentle in the glow. Outside the storm kept whispering against the foggy glass, but all I wanted in that moment was to make this last. Your eyes still shine like candlelight through every rainy night, and every quiet melody still makes the world feel right. If forever has a sound, I think it sounds like this, like jazz and rain and candlelight wrapped inside your kiss. Your fingers brushed mine, and suddenly the whole cafe disappeared. The vinyl crackled softly while the espresso cooled between us. Outside, the soaked umbrellas drifted past the glowing glass. You tucked your hair behind your ear and smiled without a word, and every crowded thought inside my chest fell quiet first. The tiny hanging lights above us flickered golden warm, like little stars surviving through the middle of the storm. A couple near the doorway laughed beneath their shirt coat sleeve, but all I saw was moonlight resting softly on your cheek. Your voice moved through me slowly like a river after snow, gentle enough to heal the parts nobody else could know. And when the sleepy saxophone dissolved into the night, I knew I'd spend forever chasing how you looked in light. We stayed until the chairs were empty and the city fell asleep. The waitress dimmed the hallway lights one by one behind the bar, while rainwater painted silver underneath the passing cars. You trace little circles on the sleeve around your cup, and every second sitting there felt like enough. A slow guitar kept breathing through the speakers overhead, soft enough to make forgotten memories leave my head. Outside, the final train rolled quietly beyond the street, but your knees touching mine still felt laughter echoed softly underneath the fading jazz, like something beautiful I never thought I'd have. And somewhere between midnight and the smell of coffee beans, my guarded little heart became softer than my dreams. The barista played our song, and you smiled before I did. The rain had fogged the windows into watercolor skies, and sleepy amber lanterns reflected golden in your eyes. You leaned against the counter while the espresso machine sighed, and somehow all my lonely years dissolved right by your side. The melody was quiet, but your heartbeat felt louder, like warm summer thunder hidden underneath the clouds. A stranger opened up the door, and cold wind filled the room, but your hand around my wrist still felt warmer than June. Your perfume mixed with coffee and the scent of evening rain, and every note the speakers played carried your name. I think love begins exactly like this little scene in a tired cafe after dark, where two souls finally breathe. You look back at me once, and I forgot every sad thing I knew. The city lights outside were trembling softly in the storm, while inside sleepy jazz guitar kept every table warm. You stood beside the window, fixing raindrops from your coat, and somehow every tiny move felt like a poem somebody wrote. The coffee tasted sweeter after hearing you laugh, like lonely winters melting quietly in half. A record spun so slowly underneath the midnight blue, and every sleepy lyric somehow sounded true. When your shoulder brushed against me near the bookshelf by the wall, my tired, guarded heartbeat almost didn't hurt at all. And in that little second, under flickering cafe light, I think my soul decided you would stay there
파전이나
every
이런 거를
night.
즐겨 먹었었어요. 글쎄 맛있는 맛있을 것 같아요.
We shared one umbrella home through the rain after midnight. The cafe door closed softly while the jazz still lingered faint. Street lights shimmered silver through the puddles by the lane. You left laughed while trying not to step inside the deeper streams. And suddenly,
9시에
the whole wet city looked
9시에
like
나오고
dreams. Your cold hand found my jacket while the thunder rolled away, and every quiet heartbeat begged the night with us to stay. The smell of coffee followed from the warmth we left behind, like sleepy little memories already frozen in time. You looked up at the cloudy sky, then leaned into my chest, and every broken, lonely thought inside me finally rested. If love could ever take a shape beyond what words can say,
가끔
it's
가서
two shadows under rain lights slowly walking home this way.
시간을 잘 보냈던 것 같아요. 거의 가게하고 집 밖에 왔다 갔다 하지 않고 이랬었는데 그게 어떤 할 수 있는 제일 유일한
You hummed along to the piano and I fell apart quietly. The candle near the sugar jars flickered against your face, while outside distant sirens faded slowly into haze. You didn't even notice how your voice changed everything,
그런
how one soft note from your lips made the room begin to sing. The espresso machine hissed softly somewhere in the back, and rain kept tracing silver lines across the midnight black. You closed your eyes while swaying gently to the sleepy tune, and somehow winter inside me turned warm too soon. Your smile rose slowly afterward like sunlight through a blind, and every lonely hallway in my chest filled up with light. I think the world became less heavy right there in that chair,
얘기도 하고
the second you started humming
또
like you belonged there.
가기 싫은데 상대방이 간다니까 또 힘을 내기도 하고 하여튼 그 여러 가지 감정 속에서 서로 위로하기도 하고 또 건강하게 이렇게 힐링했던 기억이
We forgot to check the time while the rain kept falling outside. The cafe clock stopped mattering somewhere after 2,
왔을 때는
when your tired eyes kept meeting mine across
처음엔 5평에서 했었고
the room.
그다음에 이제 1층에
Soft R&B kept floating through the sleepy amber air, and every tiny second felt too beautiful to share. You laughed with your whole shoulders when I spilled coffee on my sleeve, and somehow embarrassment became something sweet. Outside, the buses vanished underneath the stormy blue, but nothing in that city felt as real as you. The vinyl hummed so gently while your fingers touched my hand, and every lonely memory inside me loosened then.
있었어요. 그래서 제가 깨우지 않았죠. 진짜 여장부였어요. 체구는 정말 왜소하고 이런데 항상 뭔가 진짜 기분 좋은 얼굴로 나타나서 서로 만나는 순간
Your
감동이에요.
coat still smelled like rain
서로
when you
그냥
wrapped it over my shoulders. The jazz was low and sleepy underneath the hanging lights, while tired little conversations drifted through the night.
어떤 공장을
You
운영을
smiled and said, I look cold,
사업하면서 지치고 피곤하고
while
힘들 때
moving closer slow.
그렇게 쉬고
And every hidden ache inside
수다 떨면서
began to let go. Outside the storm kept breathing softly through the avenue, but sitting there beside you made the whole world feel new. The coffee steam rose gently through the warm and amber haze, and suddenly my lonely life felt softer in your gaze.
보다 즐기는 거죠. 와서 그렇게 하고 싶은 내가 할 수 있는 공간이
Your fingertips against my wrist still linger in my mind, like candlelight reflections trembling softly over time. And every rainy evening still returns me to that scene where your coat smelled like leather and your eyes looked half asleep.
그때 추억을 생각하면서 서로 그립다고 하기도 하고 또 좀 어떻게 공간을 마련해서 또 해라 뭐 이런 분들도 참 희한하죠. 도자기를
You
영원히 할
ordered
수
my
없어요.
favorite without asking,
바뀌고
and my heart gave in.
다른 일을 경험하게 되고
The waitress smiled knowingly while writing down our drinks, and you just laughed softly before I could even think.
왜 저렇게 힘들게 일을 하나 이런 생각
Outside the rain blurred neon into rivers made of blue,
튀기고 부상하고
but all I saw reflected there was you. A sleepy saxophone cried softly through the speakers overhead, while warm espresso steam curled slowly past your face instead. You reached across the table just to fix my crooked sleeve, and somehow tiny gestures made it harder still
정말
to breathe.
우리 사람들 같아요.
The city faded quietly behind the foggy glass, like nothing else existed while that little moment passed. And somewhere between your laughter and the warmth beneath your skin,
제 인생의
I
가장
realized love had already quietly
여유가
walked
있다고 할까요?
in.
시간적인 여유? 그래서 하여튼 이 시간도 너무 좋아요. 이 시간도 진짜 필요한 시간이라고 저는 생각하고
Mm. Let's miss the last train together and stay here until sunrise. The cafe owner yawns softly while stacking chairs nearby, and rain kept sliding lazily beneath the sleepy sky. You rested both your elbows on the table next to mine, and every tired second there felt strangely aligned. Soft piano filled the silence where nervous words once lived, and every look you gave me felt softer than a kiss. Outside, the station lights blinked somewhere far away, but neither one of us moved when they announced the final train. Your eyes look golden underneath the flickering cafe glow, and every lonely winter inside me melted slow. If love has any soundtrack, I know exactly what it is. Rain against the window and your voice saying stay like this.
나이 많다고 무슨 일을 내가 할 수 있겠냐고 만약에 몇 년 전에 시도도 안 했더라면 지금 내가 앞으로 어떻게 됐을까 이런 생각 하게 되고, 너무 이게 진짜 그래서 저는 제가 직장 생활을 하게 됐을 때
You smiled before the thunder came, and suddenly I loved the rain. The cafe windows tremble softly underneath the storm,
열심히
while sleepy yellow lanterns kept the whole
하지만
room warm.
마음은
You brushed the fog away with your sleeve to see outside, and every lonely thought in me
어쨌든
grew quiet by your side. A slow piano drifted through the smell of coffee beans, while silver lightning flickered briefly through the streets. You left when all the lights went out for just a second there, and somehow darkness still felt beautiful with you
몸을
near.
좀 건강하지 않을 수 있는 확률이 있잖아요. 그래서 내가 괜찮더라는 생각이
Your fingertips kept tapping softly to the sleepy beat,
하다가
and every tiny movement made my tired heart beat weak. If love could happen silently without a single sound, it happened there while thunder rolled and rain
상황이 되잖아요.
fell all around.
어떤 케어를 받아야 되는 그런 상황이 될 거이기도 하고, 이래서 그럼 그 속에 들어가 보자. 겉돌지 말고 그 속에 푹 들어가서 실제로 우리의 삶을 현장에서 나도 뭔가 준비하는 마음으로 체험을 해야 돼.
Borrowed my sweater and never gave my heart back after that.
하게 됐어요.
Soft jazz curled around us
하면서
underneath the amber glow,
되는 거예요.
while outside soaked umbrellas drifted slowly through the cold. You pulled the sleeves across your hands and smiled half asleep,
많이 있었어요.
and somehow all my hidden feelings woke up quietly.
되지 뭐 이런 마음으로 보니까
The cafe smelled like caramel and cinnamon tonight, while sleepy city reflections shimmered past chin against the table.
이런 생각이 들어서
Listen to the rain, and every drop against the glass repeated your name.
저녁에 학원을 다니면서
The records turn so slowly, like they didn't want to end. And neither did the warmth I felt sitting there with you then. If forever ever touched me, even for a little while, it wore my sweater loosely
그리고
and looked exactly like your smile.
자격증은 받았지만 조금 더 심화해서 공부를 해야 되겠다 싶어서 지금 이제 컴활 자격증 이제 공부하려고 도전을 7월 달부터 하려고 생각 중이고요. 그다음에 이급 자격증이 있으니까 요양보호사는 50시간
We shared the same earphones and forgot the world outside
50시간을 채우고 있는 중이고
existed.
끝나면 이제 시험을 보겠죠.
The bus stop lights were
운전을
flickering
오랫동안 했었기 때문에
through the rainy avenue,
이제 컴퓨터 자격증이
but all I heard was soft guitar and you breathing next to me. You lean closer just to hear the quiet chorus play, and every lonely memory inside me drifted away.
지금 제가 일하면서도
The cafe crowd kept moving like waves beyond the glass, while sleepy jazz and whispered conversations passed. You softly sang the lyrics wrong and laughed into my sleep, and somehow little moments made it impossible to leave. Your shoulder resting lightly against mine felt warmer than June, like moonlight finally finding the dark side of the moon. If love begins somewhere small before anybody knows, it starts with tangled earphone wires and sleepy midnight songs.
그래서 주변에 지인들이
You drew little hearts on my coffee cup and ruined my ability to think. The candlelight reflected softly in your sleepy eyes, while outside the winter rain blurred all the traffic signs. You smiled after doing it like it meant nothing at all,
그렇게 많이 안
but
들었어요.
my guarded little heartbeat nearly crashed against the wall.
젊은 사람들이
Soft R&B was humming low above the quiet crowd, and every tiny second there felt louder than loud. You stirred your drink slowly while looking down to hide your grin, and somewhere in that cafe love quietly walked in. The smell of espresso lingered in the warm midnight air, and somehow every ordinary thing
저도 이제
became rare.
많이
If happiness has handwriting, I swear tonight it looked
앞으로는 우리 5, 60대가
like crooked little hearts
60대 중반 뭐
you drew across my paper cup.
케어해야 되는 그런 상황이 온다고들 하잖아요. 어쨌든 그래서 능력껏 내가 할 수 있는 능력껏 할 수 있는 일이 있는 것 같아요. 그래서 사람은 많이 부족해요.
Stay until they turn the lights off.
그래서
and the chairs go upside down.
지금은 이제 라이브
The
방송
cafe owner smiled at us while cleaning near the door.
구독자도 별로 없고
Soft piano drifted gently
제가 라이브 하는 걸 보고
across the wooden floor.
아니겠지만 혹시나 이제 앞으로
Outside the final rainfall faded into silver streets,
할 수 있는
while sleepy little heartbeats
지금 아니
moved underneath the beat.
배운 카드 발급받아서 할 수 있는 모든 것들을
You held your empty coffee cup with both your freezing hands, and every look you gave me felt impossible to stand. The records crackled softly underneath the amber glow, and somehow time itself seemed slower than slow. You whispered that you didn't want the night to disappear, and honestly, neither did I with you sitting there.
제가 요양보호사
If forever only lasts a moment
20대
before it fades away,
학생들부터
I'd still choose that sleepy cafe
10대 후반 정도까지
and your voice asking me to stay.
그리고 남자 비율이 굉장히 높아져요. 저는 그게 너무 좋은 것 같아요. 왜 그러냐면 여자한테 할 수 있는 일이 또 뭔가 좀
I fell in love between these songs and cups of coffee.
뭔가 좋지 않을까 이런
Your
생각.
smile arrived like sunlight through a rainy afternoon. Soft piano drifting slowly underneath the moon.
돈은 어느 정도 경제적인 여유가
The cafe lights reflected softly in your eyes that night,
갈 데가 없는
and suddenly the lonely world started feeling bright. You wrapped your hands around the warmth of your vanilla drink while laughing at the little things nobody else would think. The jazz kept floating gently while the city moved outside, but time slowed down the moment you leaned closer by my side.
사람들 생각해야 될 나이에 술자리를 자꾸 가게 되는 그런 상황이 된다 하더라고요. 심각할 정도로.
Your voice still feels like comfort in the middle of my chest, like every restless heartbeat finally learning how to rest, and every rainy evening somehow leads me back to you,
쌤들은 어떻게
to
생각하세요?
amber lights and quiet songs and skies painted
어떤
blue.
일이나 저는 그런 생각 들어요. 일도 나름 있어야 되고 월급이 계속 있어야지 내가 자산이 얼마 있든 간에 상관없이 내가 달달이 들어오는
Your
돈이
eyes look like midnight rain under these cafe lights.
유지가 되는데 그렇지 않은 상황이면 좀
Soft soul music drifting through the sleepy little room,
재산 있고 이런 거 어르신들 맘대로 못 써요. 왜냐면
while candlelight reflections bloom softly through the blue.
혜승이쌤 어서오세요. 안녕하세요.
You smiled across the table
잘 지내셨어요?
while the records slowly played. And suddenly my careful heart forgot to be afraid. Outside the city shimmered underneath the silver storm, but your hands around my fingers somehow kept me warm. The coffee steam kept rising like a dream into the air. And every little moment felt beautiful right there. Your laughter sounds like moonlight resting softly on the sea, and every quiet melody still brings you back to me. If love has any color,
든든하시겠어요.
any feeling,
전 딸만 있어가지고
any name,
사람들이 딸 있는 사람 부럽다 그러는데
it lives inside this rainy night, and everything you say.
아, 요즘에 우리 그 도시락 싸가지고 다녔던 그 때가 너무 그리워요. 너무 생각나고.
Stay here a little longer
둘이 점심
while
먹고
the rain sings to us. The cafe smells like cinnamon and softly brewed coffee, while jazz guitar and sleepy drums move underneath our feet. You brushed your hair behind your ear and looked at me so slow, and suddenly my frozen world began to glow. Outside the window, silver raindrops danced against the glass, but all I wanted in that moment was for time to never pass. Your voice sounded so gentle through the warm and amber haze, like all my lonely nights were leading to this place.
잘 들리나요? 오빠가 좀 줄였는데 잘 들리나요?
Your smile still lingers softly in the corners of my
아까 그 얘기
mind,
했었는데
like moonlight resting quietly where the ocean meets the sky. And every rainy midnight still reminds my soul of you, of sleepy songs and
그 무대를
cafe
위해서
lights and
준비하는 마음으로
love that felt so
그 얘기를 지금 하고 있었어요.
true.
아, 그래요? 어머, 음악이 너무 컸구나. 어때요? 지난번에 보니까 목소리가 너무 커서 불편하실 것 같아가지고 지금 좀 작게 하는 편인데
You
괜찮나요?
make the rain feel warm when you hold my hand like this. Soft electric piano drifting slowly through the dark, while sleepy city reflection shimmer in my heart. You leaned against my shoulder while the records played so low, and suddenly the whole world moved gentle and slow. The coffee tasted sweeter sitting quietly with you, and every little melody somehow felt brand new. Outside the storm kept whispering against the empty street, but nothing in this lonely world had ever felt this sweet. Your laughter feels like candlelight glowing softly after rain, and every time you say my name it heals a little pain. If forever has a sound, I think it sounds like this, like jazz and rain and quiet love wrapped inside one kiss.
시험 보고 어떤 때 막 눈물이 찔끔찔끔 나기도 했었어요. 어머, 내가 이 나이에 이걸 해야 되나 싶은 생각도 많이 들었었는데, 정말 절실하게 시간을 보내다 보니까 이제 선택의 폭이 조금, 제가 선택할 수 있는 그 폭이 조금 넓어진 것 같아요.
You've been dancing slowly in my heart since that rainy night. The cafe lights were golden while the storm rolled through the town. Soft saxophone reflections drifting gently all around. You smiled while holding coffee in your cold and shaking hands. And somehow, without warning, my whole life began. Outside the roads were silver, underneath exhausted stars, but all I could remember was your laughter through the dark. The records played so softly while you leaned closer to me, and suddenly forever didn't feel impossible to see. Your eyes still shine like moonlight resting softly on the sea, and every sleepy melody still brings you back to me.
난감해하시는 분들이 있더라고요.
No matter where tomorrow leads or how the seasons move,
권하는 이유가,
I think this little cafe
저도
made me fall in
기본적인
love
엑셀,
with you.
한글 이거 외에도 영상 만드는 곳, 하여튼 컴퓨터를 디지털로 할 수 있는 시간이 주어지면
Love sounds better in the rain beside you after midnight. The cafe stayed awake with us through all the rainy hours, while soft soul melodies bloomed quietly like flowers. You traced circles on the table while the jazz played low, and every sleepy heartbeat moved gentle and slow. Outside the city whispered underneath the silver storm, but sitting there beside you somehow felt warm. The coffee steam kept rising through the soft and amber light, and every little second felt too beautiful tonight. Your smile still lives somewhere between these songs and skies. I can't
그래서 지금은 이제 하루는 그런 제가 원하는 걸 배울 수 있는 상황이
Let me love you
주어져서
slowly like these midnight cafe songs.
안 하는 편이에요.
The records spin like moonlight underneath the amber glow, while sleepy jazz guitar
이런 거에 대해서는 잔소리를
moves
좀
gentle and slow.
그래서
You leaned into my shoulder while the rain fell outside, and suddenly forever felt close by.
이쁜 잔소리죠 그거는.
The coffee warmed our fingertips against the winter blue, and every little melody still somehow feels like you. Outside the storm kept whispering against the foggy glass, but all I wanted was to make this moment
엄마
last.
같이 하고 싶은 분이 한 분 계시는데
Your eyes still shine like candlelight through every rainy night, and every time you smile at me the world feels right. If love has any meaning, any shape, any truth, it sounds like quiet jazz and feels exactly like
이제
you.
우직한 마음이 있고 그래서 같이 하면 참 좋겠다 이런 분이 누군지 아시죠? 스니쌤. 잔소리 같았어요. 말보다 훨씬 아껴서 하긴 하는데 정말 같이 하고 싶은 마음이 있어요. 저는 이제 뭐 하여튼 좋은 걸 같이 하고 싶은 내가 좋아하는 사람하고 같이 하고 싶은 마음이 이제 욕심이기도 하죠.
We look beautiful in this light and reign together tonight. The cafe glows around us like a dream to want to leave. Soft soul music drifting gently through the steam. You laughed while drawing hearts across the foggy window pane. And somehow even sadness felt beautiful in the rain. Outside the city shimmered underneath exhausted stars, while sleepy headlights drifted softly past the cars. The records hummed so quietly beneath the amber haze, and all my lonely nights dissolved into your gaze. Your voice still feels like comfort resting softly in my chest, like every tired heartbeat finally learning how to rest. And every rainy midnight still reminds my soul of you, of golden lights and sleepy songs and love that felt so true.
돈이 얼마이든 그거를 떠나서 앞으로 내가 계획해서 이루어지겠다는 뭔가 노후를 준비할 수 있겠다는 그런 어떤 설계가 돼서 저는 너무 이렇게 안정감이 그러다 보니까
Kiss me before the song ends and the sunrise finds us here.
음식을 집에서 해먹다 보니까
Soft jazz piano floating through the sleepy cafe blue,
저는 뭐 음식을 많이
while rainwater paints silver
늘어나는 것 같아요.
on the streets I walked with you. The coffee smells like comfort mixed with winter air and smoke. And slowly all the lonely parts inside me come unbroke. You held my hand so gently while the record softly played. And suddenly the heavy world felt lighter. And the rain outside the storm kept whispering against the foggy glass. But all I wanted in that moment was for time to never pass. Your smile still glows like moonlight resting softly on the sea. And every quiet melody still brings you back to me. If this night lasts forever, I think I'd still stay inside these cafe lights with you until the music fades.
그리고 저는 그런 어떤 예전에 20대 직장 생활을
The way you say my name sounds softer than the jazz tonight. Soft piano drifting slowly through the sleepy little room, while rainwater paints silver underneath the moon. You looked at me and smiled while brushing hair behind your ear. And suddenly the lonely world disappeared. The cafe smelled like coffee mixed with cinnamon and rain. And every quiet melody untangled hidden pain. You wrapped your cold hands gently around my shaking palms. And somehow all my restless thoughts became calm. Your laughter feels like moonlight glowing softly on the sea. And every rainy midnight still brings you back to me. If this is what love feels like, I don't need anything more than sleepy songs and your warm eyes across this cafe floor.
또 뭔가 소신 있고 밀고 나가고 이런 것들이 조직에서는 부담스러웠나 봐요.
You smiled in the rain, stopped somewhere inside my heart. Soft piano drifting slowly through the sleepy cafe blue, while candlelight reflections trembled softly over you.
같기도 하고 거기에 적응을 하는 것 같기도
The
하고.
coffee steam kept rising through the warm and amber air.
저는 솔직하게 말하면
And suddenly forever felt like something waiting there.
뭔가 좀
Outside the city shimmered underneath exhausted stars, while sleepy headlights floated softly past the cars. You reached across the table and brushed my hand so slow.
이게 산책인 것 같아요.
And every lonely part of me began to glow.
그런다고 사람이
Your laughter feels like moonlight resting softly on the sea. And every quiet melody still brings you back to me. If love was ever hiding somewhere in this world tonight, I found it in your eyes beneath these sleepy cafe lights.
정말 미움받고 싫어하고 그래서 도대체 왜 저러나 사람들이 그런 생각 많이 했었어요. 근데 지금 이렇게 2년 반 거치다 보니까 그럴 수도
Love looks
있겠구나
like this
하는 생각이
tonight
들어요. 지금 저
beneath the
페이스북에
cafe rain. Soft soul music humming low while the records slowly spin.
정말 좀 하는
You leaned
이제
against my shoulder
어쨌든
and the world grew quiet then. Outside the storm kept whispering
내가 참
against the foggy glass. But all I wanted in that moment was for time to never pass.
들더라고요.
The coffee warmed our frozen hands against the winter blue, and every sleepy melody somehow still felt new. A tired waitress smiled at us while stacking empty cups, and somehow tiny moments suddenly became enough. Your voice still sounds like healing, drifting softly through my chest, like every restless heartbeat finally learning how to rest, and every rainy midnight still reminds my soul of you, of jazz and rain and sleepy songs and skies painted blue.
요즘에도 뭐 일하는 건 너무 재밌고 일하는 건 너무 좋은데 뭔가 살아있는 느낌이 안 들어가지고
Hold my hand through the rain until the sunrise comes.
쉬는 것처럼
The cafe lights were glowing like small lanterns in the dark, while soft electric piano
뭔가
wrapped slowly
때가 올까
around
그런 생각도 많이
my
하게
heart.
되고
You laughed while brushing raindrops from the sleeve of my coat, and suddenly the lonely world didn't feel so cold. Outside the roads were silver underneath exhausted skies, but all I could remember was the warmth inside your eyes. The records played so softly while the midnight drifted slow, and every quiet heartbeat moved gentle in the glow. Your smile still lives somewhere between these songs and dreams, like candlelight reflections dancing softly on the sea. If forever has a feeling, I think it feels like this, like coffee after midnight
이제는
and your
무대에
rain-soaked
있어서
kiss.
같진 않아요. 왜 그러냐면 내가 내려놓을 부분을 내려놓고 그냥 포기할 부분을 포기하고 하다 보니까 그 어떤 살아갈 수 있는 요령이 생긴다고 할까요? 저는 그냥
The world sounds softer with you sitting here beside me. Soft jazz guitar drifting slowly through the sleepy room, while rainwater paints silver underneath the moon. The smell of roasted coffee mixed with cinnamon and smoke, and slowly all my lonely thoughts began to come unbroke. You rested your head lightly on my shoulder for a while, and suddenly the city felt against the empty street, but every tiny second there felt impossibly sweet. Your laughter sounds like moonlight glowing softly in my chest, like every tired heartbeat finally learning how to rest. And every rainy evening still reminds my soul of you, of warm cafe lights and quiet love that felt so true.
어쨌든 하려고 들으면 문화센터 이런 데도 너무 많고 근데 정말 찾아보면은 내가 원하는 게 웬만한 게 다 있거든요. 그래서 여태까지 내가 살아왔던 방식 말고 그 외의
I could stay here forever, listening to your voice tonight.
왜냐하면 나
The cafe nearly empty now,
틀 안에서 계속
except the sleepy jazz, soft saxophone reflections trembling in my glass. You wrapped your hands around your cup
알았더라면
and smiled at me so slow, and every lonely fear inside
사람이
began
다양하게 경험해보는 거는
to let go. Outside the rain kept falling underneath exhausted stars, while Silver City reflections shimmered past the cars. The records hummed like moonlight underneath the amber haze, and somehow all my restless nights
저는 가끔
were leading to this place.
하고 많이
Your eyes still shine like candlelight through every rainy blue, and every quiet melody still somehow feels like you. If love has any meaning, any shape, any name, it lives inside this little cafe every time it rains.
해보시면 나름 재밌답니다. 그리고 어떤 때는 요새 도서관이 너무 잘 돼 있어요.
Your kiss tastes like coffee
되어 있는데
and midnight after rain, soft piano floating gently through the sleepy little room,
공간도 있거든요.
while candlelight reflections glowed warmly through the blue. You leaned across the table while the jazz played low, and suddenly my heartbeat forgot to move slow.
그리고 제가 좋아하는
Outside the storm kept whispering against the foggy glass, but all the lonely evenings of my life began to pass. The coffee steam kept rising through the warm and amber light, and every tiny second felt too beautiful tonight. Your voice still sounds like moonlight resting softly on the sea, and every rainy melody still brings you back to me. If forever starts somewhere, I think it started then, with coffee, jazz, your lips, and rain against the window pane.
벌써 1시간이 됐네요. 사람이 참 이렇게 마주보고
Let's fall in love slowly,
는 시간이
like
빨리
these
지나가잖아요.
sleepy
지나가는데
jazz songs.
제가 유튜브 라이브를 한다고 할때
The cafe glows around us underneath the winter rain, while soft soul melodies untangle hidden pain. You trace circles on the table while the record softly played, and suddenly my careful heart forgot to be afraid. Outside the roads were silver underneath exhausted skies, but all I could remember was the warmth inside your eyes. The coffee smelled like comfort mixed with cinnamon and smoke, and slowly all my lonely parts inside began to open. Your smile still lingers softly in the corners of my mind, like moonlight resting quietly where the ocean meets the sky. And every rainy midnight still reminds my soul of you, of sleepy songs and quiet love that felt completely true.
또 뵙겠습니다.